What is up guys, Wraec is here with a new video and I have a problem. I haven't summoned in what feels like days, I guess. So now today we are going to do a few summons. I was originally planning to do some Stargaze because we are still not maxed on Fresto, which I'm not sure if we max him right now because like he's doing pretty well at Mythic. Plus, I'll be honest with you guys, I used him in a ton of AFK stages. Maybe we just go for Diurnal because I can use him PvP and Supreme Plus would be nice for that. But beyond that, I tried to get the Stargaze pack and I thought there would be one on 1050 because there's one on 150, 300, 450, etc. And there is none on 1050, so I pushed the last 2 hours, I reckon, for, well, now being at 1050, but not having a Stargaze pop-up pack. And yeah, that's kind of bad, I guess. But we are around 1050, so it's kind of nice. Guess I don't have to push for Dura's trial for the next stage, so that's good. Today though, we're going to do some normal summons. We have normal summons for all hero recruitment 72 and we have 72 epic recruitments. And we are trying to go for a few more Paragon heroes. Because I feel like we want to have Paragon 2. Still a long way to go. We have like 10 Paragon 1 heroes. We need like 20. So that's in itself a bit of a problem, I guess. Because that's still a pretty long way. But we are going to try our best. Vala at Paragon 1 will be quite cool. I reckon for Supreme Arena will be very, very nice. Upgrading Igor. PvP heroes in general. We'll need only one copy of Sessia to make our Paragon, so that's very nice. And then I thought, like, go for Shark here. It's pretty good. And for all your recruitment, we'll see what happens. Yeah. So let's just start off. First, 10 bomb. And let's see if we can get some nice S tiers. Last time around, I did it while I had COVID, and we got a lot of double S tiers. I think we got 2 times double S tier. It was very, very nice. This time around, probably not, because that's pretty rare. But I don't mind if we just get single S tiers. As long as there is enough of them, don't want to pity all the time, but I guess the next one is going to be a pity S tier. Double Walker. That's alright. I'm probably going to get a ton of mythic charms for this guy pretty soon, so yeah. Coco at Paragon would be nice as well. Don't really use her for PvP, but it just seems so appropriate because she's such a strong hero. So that should be an S tier, right? It's an S tier? Yeah, it is. Let's see who it is. Is it going to be Sessia and it's going to be our first Paragon hero today? It's Igor! Well, that's going to be another 5 copies before we hit Paragon on that guy, I guess. But okay, we take it. Igor, definitely one of the better heroes out there. Back-to-back S tier, that's why we like it. Very, very nice. Let's see who it is. It is Sessia, so now we have to swap her out. Maybe just upgrade her to Paragon. Let's do that. We upgrade her to Paragon. Where is she? Where is she hiding? She's hiding here. So, Paragon, Sessia, I don't mind that at all. Pretty cool. Maybe I can build a team around her in Supreme Arena. I guess if you put a Rowan next to her, she is kind of decent. I mean, as long as she gets to her ult, it's alright. And in Supreme Arena, she might have a chance. Against Paragon teams, not that easy to get her to an ult, but I guess if you do against Iron teams, I mean not Paragon teams, against Iron teams, not that easy to get her to an ult. But if you don't necessarily fight Iron teams, sure, why not? Let's see who we swap in. I like Florabelle. I like the idea of Florabelle. Pretty cool hero, honestly. Florabelle has the advantage that she's the only rate-up hero, really, that also got a ton of PvE use. There is some niche PvP use, but you see her in a lot of PvE AFK stage clears, so that is very, very nice. I still like Vala. Not very meta, but if you put her in Supreme Arena and you have a team that is kind of decent, put Vala in there, often she does carry quite a lot. She can really nuke an entire enemy team. She's not really that hyped or anything, but definitely worthwhile, so I like her. Let's do the next 10 bomb. Let's see if we can get another S tier. Maybe get another hero to Paragon today. I'm not sure if we can make it. Will be a bit tough. Will be a bit tough, I'll be honest with you guys. So double Coco, we take it. We still have a lot of Emporium resources for the Dream Store for a ton of A tiers if we wanted to. I'm not really sure what we're going to do with it. I was planning to maybe go for Damien. Maybe even Coco. Because we really do have a ton. So, next one. Let's see. Should be an S tier, right? Is it? Yes. So we didn't really go... Well, we got a bit more than pity, I guess. So it wasn't too bad in terms of epics. but we still have normal summons ahead of us. So another Igor there. Still not close to him being Paragon, so we need a few more copies of that. But I don't mind it. Igor's like really a PvP hero, so getting a few copies of him making Paragon, very, very good. And we have to think about if we use gems. Probably want to avoid that, because the thing is, I didn't even know till Barry Gaming, YouTuber, told me there's 1 week till we get the next new raid up hero. And it feels like we got Soren yesterday, because in between we had the Fresto release. And also I was sick for a week, so time really blew past me. And yeah, well, now I should probably conserve some gems so that we can go for Supreme Plus on the new hero, whoever it's going to be. And I think it will be fun. I hope it's going to be an OP hero. We discussed a little bit with Vulcan and Zebo and Danger Grey. We made a video together. Was quite fun. It's on Vulcan's channel if you want to see that. I will link it down below. We talked about a lot of things, including the raid up hero, and we kind of wished for, well, how should I say it? A bit of an OP raid up hero. Like a raid up hero that is really worth going for. And where you not necessarily make a review and say like, well, probably if you have everything else, it's fine if you go for it. And no, like a hero where we say, yeah, we really want to have that. I guess Fresto in a way was kind of close, but that's Stellar Crystal something that's a bit of a difference. I guess raid up, the main thing about raid up is it is achievable for free to play to go for a raid up. If you save gems, you can go for it, and I think a lot of people are waiting for that one hero. That is really insane. Okay, wish list on this one. Still have Atalanta in there just to make her Supreme Plus. We have Vala in here as well. Smokey, Brutus, Florabelle is in here, Heaven is in here. We should switch out, or we have nothing again. I don't know why. I had the same problem with Gravebomb before, that I had nothing to switch her out. But we can, of course, use one of those and then go for Paragon 2. And of course, in that sense, Carolina, obviously. Carolina, PvP, that is something that is very, very interesting. So if we get a few copies of her, getting her to Paragon 2, after we have the fulfilled the requirements for that, that will be nice. Till then, we have to live with the notification. Of course, now we have a little bit lower chances to actually get some S tiers. 72 epic summons is a lot already. 72 normal summons, not really, but we should get a nice amount of A tiers, and maybe some of those will be enough for us. We can do, don't remind me today. If it will be enough to actually get another Paragon here, we will check it. We will check it. We will make sure. So no S tier yet. Few A tiers. Damien again in there. Every time we get Damien, we get closer to Paragon and him, and he is probably one of the most likely hero for us to make Paragon within this video still. So let's hope we get a few more copies. Oh, 3 A tiers and an S. I take it. Very, very nice. That's a Coco. And who else do we get? Atalanta should be the copy we need for Supreme Plus. Probably want to edit my wish list. Let's take her off the wish list. And instead, who do we even put in here? It's like Lightbearer is a bit difficult. From the S level side, yeah, really not a whole lot of interesting heroes. I guess Temesia? I guess. But it's not super interesting. I'll be honest, it's not super interesting. Not like there are multiple heroes where I say, oh, that's insane. There are a few interesting Lightbearer heroes, but a lot of those are like A tier, I guess. Yeah. Okay, let's hope we get another S tier within those summons. This Pity Timer isn't that generous on normal summons, so we have to see another Damien like that, Coco. That is already the last 10 mob, unless we buy some more, which I think we will, considering we didn't get an S tier this time. We'll just go to the next S tier, because we can allow ourselves to do that. I'm pretty confident in that. I shouldn't have said too much. Now we get it on Pity Time, but double Damien, that's okay. Another 2,700. Come on, give me the S tier. Oh my god, okay. Ripping apart my gems, thank you for that. Okay, last one, that has to be the last one. We can't go below 50k. That is an S tier, and I think an S tier is always nice to end on. And this is Temesia. I wasn't really hoping to get her. She was just like a decent-ish choice. Double Coco and the Damien. We take it. Very nice last summon on that. Let's go. Let's do some upgrades. Let's see what we can do. Let's first get rid of this annoying notification, because that is an eyesore if this is active. We get him to Supreme Plus. Pretty good. I was actually notified that he can, under some certain circumstances, do some nice damage. So having him now at Supreme Plus, I think we're going to test that eventually. Atalanta also going to Supreme Plus. Such a threat if you face her in PvE. She can do so much damage. My god. Insane. Also, got a Mythic Charm for her. Quite interesting. Actually got two, but both for the same slots. Haste, crit damage boost, and for this one we have Ultimate Strength and Skill Power. So fairly good. For some of those heroes I actually do have a ton of Mythic Charms already. We can take a second to actually check this out. One of the most annoying ones where I feel I am a bit trolled is actually this one, Scalita. We're still on Elite, so basically the lowest bonus, because we just have no better charm for this slot, but we have two slots with Mythic Charms. We have this one for Fist Def, Magic Def and Crit Resist, which I think is fairly interesting. Like, they actually recommend Haste, Vitality and Attack and Execution, which I understand why they do that, but it's actually interesting to have Fist Def and Magic Def, given that she can buff other heroes based on her Fist Def and Magic Def. I wonder if that scales into that in any way. And here we have Execution and Ultimate Strength, so quite cool, but I hope I get this last one because it's a bit annoying. And we actually have Mythic Charms for Igor as well, but here we have Legendary. We got the Fist Def, Magic Def, Crit Resist, quite the defensive one, don't really know. They recommend Attack, Execution and Crit Damage Boost, so rather offensive ones, and we got a bit basic ones here, but it is nice. The more we actually clear of the Duras trial, and we cleared the second stage of it, of the Mythic Charms today, the second stage that offers Mythic Charms, the more we actually seem to drop them, and that is quite fine, that's quite interesting. So, I think we're going to see a lot more, and some build videos are coming up. You can tell me down in the comments which hero you're mostly looking forward to in terms of Mythic Charms. For me, it's Brutus and Corrin. Corrin at the moment to fight the new Primordial boss, and Brutus just in general because I think he's going to be a monster. So let's check out Damien. Damien, we are 34 out of 45. That is possible to upgrade right now. And then we have Coco. We are on 33 out of 45. So 12 copies of her or 11 copies of him. 11 copies of Damien should be very possible. Actually possible that we do both. So I think we're just going to do that. Can we just swipe that over? Yes. 12 copies of her. Bam, that's done. And 11 copies of Damien. That is also done. So we got that, and that should be double Paragon, so we get 3 Paragon heroes in this video, which I think is fairly cool for, I mean, not having that many summons really, because we had a little less than usual. But still, some nice breakthroughs here. And on our way to the next level, to Paragon 2, we should be now at 13 Paragon heroes, which means we just still need, was 13? Yeah, it's 13. We just need another 7, and then we're good to go. Though we are still a bit off from that. So, till then, I wish you a great day. Make sure you check out the video with Zebo, Vulcan and Danger Grey. I'll link down below. And I wish you a great day, and we'll see us in the next one.